Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, the news is really exciting right now, and not just all around the world, but in space, too. The Space Shuttle Endeavour is up there right now, and it's a very rare thing, boys and girls. The shuttle launched just as the NASCAR season was ending, so all those sponsors didn't miss a beat. And NASA made up for all those government billions that got diverted to that other deep space we're all in right now. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week is bail. This word usually shows up when you hear about certain retired sports figures or not quite retired senators. But in the news right now, the word bail means rescuing a company that's about to fail. And in this case, rescue means not throwing a rope at them, but throwing money at them. The guys who run the Treasury and the Federal Reserve gave away a couple of $100 billion to get the economy going again, but everybody took that money and just pocketed it. So, after reevaluating that strategy, their all-new plan is to give away a couple $100 more billion, but this time to carefully direct the money away from the victims of the crisis and towards the people who created it. But really, boys and girls, can a government afford to bail every frail company in time to curtail an economy that's about to derail? To answer that question, 20 world leaders came to Washington last week to see if they could solve this massive world crisis in one day with a meeting that was direct, no frills, face-to-face, intimate, eye-to-eye. All of these leaders were probably sharing the exact same thoughts about the future and about their next trip to Washington. Because we know any politician's plan to out the economy is really a plan to save their own. And now it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Dave in Portland. He doesn't say which one. Hi, Dave. And he writes, Dear Uncle Jay, why do we have to wait so long to change presidents? In England, the prime minister leaves the day after he loses an election. Shouldn't America do something like that, especially now? Thanks, Dave. Well, you've got a point. Barack Obama's inbox will be pretty full on his very first day, January 20th. Now that our world can communicate and travel a lot faster, maybe it is time to move up that date. It will be kind of awkward going through the holidays with these two guys each sort of being the president. It's kind of uncomfortable. Don't forget, you can see more at Uncle Jay's website, www.unclejayexplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.